days where I'm going to wear this hoodie all winter long. I know I just wore this like Friday. Today's Monday. And I didn't vlog yesterday. Yesterday was Sunday. I took a day off from vlogging. There wasn't anything going on. But today, Savannah's yawning as usual. And we're taking her to therapy. So that's on the agenda for today.
And I'm in the prime of life.
In the prime of life.
I would like to stay in the prime of life.
Let me know in the comments if you know what that's from. So it's been 2 weeks since she's been to therapy.
Yeah, and I need this appointment.
Yeah, she definitely has stuff to talk about.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. I wrote a whole list.
Kids only have 10 days left of school until Christmas break, so that's crazy.
Yeah, that's really weird. I mean, if I end up having no finals, then I have 7 days of school.
Yeah, but your dad was saying he thinks you at least have 2 finals.
At the moment, but I don't know what's going on with my grades yet, so. I don't have bad grades, guys. I have a B in one of my classes, but like I don't know why it's a B. And I emailed her about it, so I have to see if she responds.
Yeah, anything that she has an A in, she doesn't have to take the final.
Yeah.
So she's just needing to, or wanting to raise those to an A so that she won't have to take the final.
Yeah. It used to be if you're a senior and you have A's or B's, you're exempt, but now it's any grade if you have an A.
I didn't know.
So like freshman through senior year, but if you have an A only.
Did you hear about there was a blizzard in Hawaii yesterday?
What?
Yeah. I just think it's crazy that Hawaii had blizzard-like conditions, which all that really means is that they do get snow. It's not uncommon, but that the winds are so crazy that it's making it blizzard-like conditions. That's the crazy part.
That's weird.
Yeah. So Samara has spent 2 nights with us so far, and she's so sweet. She's getting along with Ghost. That's her best friend in the house right now. They play together. It's so cute. Savannah's cat Cody is a little shithead and is mean to her and
he's scared.
Yeah, that's a cat full of anxiety.
He gets it from his mama.
But yeah, Ghost and Milo are like, whatever. Ghost just loves playing with her. It's cute.
Bro, Kennedy Walsh she barely uploads anymore. And Dylan hasn't uploaded in like a week and a half, 2 weeks.
Poor you.
Dylan hasn't uploaded in so long.
I actually was thinking that this morning. I was like, oh yeah, Dylan hasn't uploaded in a while.
It's been like 2 weeks, and I'm mad. It probably hasn't even been 2 weeks, but...
It'll happen when you're in school.
Guess what tonight is?
What's tonight? 911.
911 and 1,000 Pound Sisters are both on tonight. Sorry, I love 1,000 Pound Sisters. If you guys don't watch that show, you have to watch it. And 911, if you don't watch that show, oh my god, you have to, because buddy goals. Buck and Eddie. I'm telling you, Buck and Eddie are a thing.
You can't make 2 characters that are straight.
You don't know that they're straight.
You do know that they're straight.
You don't
They
know
have
that.
girlfriends.
That doesn't mean they're straight. They could be bi.
But they're not. They've never been introduced as bi. They've never had bi vibes.
Well, because
They've
Buck
never-
clearly has a crush on Eddie.
They
He
do.
gets jealous of Eddie all the time, and he looks at him
It's
like...
literally just a bromance.
longingly.
Guys could just have a bromance and not be sexually attracted to each other.
They would be so cute together. I don't like Buck's girlfriend.
Yeah, I don't like her
Her girlfriend?
His girlfriend at all. She needs to go.
She's so
It would be
annoying.
sad that he's gonna lose yet another girlfriend, but like she needs to go. I don't like her.
Like, I would rather have him be with Abby than with her. And Eddie and Christopher. Come on. They hinted at it on the show because at the Christmas time, Buck and Eddie brought Christopher to a place, and she goes, "You two have an adorable son." And Buck just goes, "Thanks."
That's not a hint.
Come on. Buck has legal custody of Christopher if anything happens to Eddie.
That doesn't mean anything.
I also have a crush on both of them, so like, can I join? Can't be a throuple. I love them so much. I have a crush on everyone, guys.
Yeah, we know that from all the Smash or Pass videos.
Yeah, I have a crush on Jai Courtney. I don't know. Mom has a crush on Pete Davidson.
I literally don't at all.
She does.
But it's weird how everyone makes fun of girls that find him attractive or date him, because who are you to say what's attracted to another person? You know what I mean?
Yeah. What, Pete Davidson?
Yeah, because like, you know, he dated Ariana Grande, and
Well, yeah.
now he is or is not dating Kim Kardashian. Who knows? Yeah. But you don't know.
I don't think he's unattractive. He's not like my type, but I don't think he's like ugly.
No, he's not ugly. But there's guys who, there's girls like me who are really attracted to guys with a big sense of humor, and he's a funny guy. So I could see girls really liking that about him. You know?
Just love your comedians.
I do. I love comedians.
Jack Black.
I literally have a crush on Jack Black. Although Jack Black is cute, so sorry.
Am I the only one that thinks? Am I the only one that thinks Jack Black and what's his face kind of look alike? Your boyfriend. He's in Freaks, that Netflix movie.
Emil
Hirsch. Yeah, doesn't he kind of look like Jack Black?
No, he doesn't look anything like. What is wrong with you? Do you need your eyes checked? I think they look alike.
I think they look alike.
You need your eyes checked.
You have a crush on Emil Hirsch?
Yeah, he's really cute, but they don't look alike.
I think so.
They don't look alike. All right, we'll come back when we're done getting this coffee for Miss Savannah. Okay, so Savannah just got out of therapy. I haven't heard about it yet, but before we get into that, I just wanted to tell Savannah something. I didn't tell her this yet. So she's in there for like an hour for therapy. And
it's a taco.
So it's an hour, and I don't want to wait in the waiting room for an hour. So I always walk back downstairs and to my car for that hour to wait, you know, comfortably. So I go down the elevator, I start to walk out the front door, and there's this like little old lady walking in front of me. And we just keep going in the same direction. And all of a sudden she turns next to my car, and I'm like, great, she's gonna get into the passenger side next to my car. It's gonna take forever for her to get in, and I'm gonna be standing out here waiting so that I can get in my car. No, she went to my car and tried to open the door. I'm standing directly behind her, directly, like as distant as me and you are, and she tries to open it, and I'm like, ma'am, that's my car. And she's like, oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. And like, it was so weird. She's like, I wouldn't have been able to get in it anyway. And I'm thinking, yeah, I know. But like, I had started to hit the unlock button before she got to my car. So she goes, oh, that's my car on the other side of my car. Looks nothing like my car.
What the heck?
It was a black car. I have a red car.
It's like the Casey's that time.
What?
When I got in the other person's car at Casey's.
I forgot about that. Oh my god. That was funny though. I thought that was so funny. I'm like standing directly behind her like,
Excuse me. Did she unlock her car door? Was she just not looking? Like,
she was looking directly at my car. I don't know. It was so funny. It was so weird, but I've never ever seen someone try to get in my car before. And I don't know. I think it just made it funnier because it's just a little old lady. I think if it was somebody else, I would have maybe been a little weirded out by it, but I don't know. It
would have been scary if it was a dude.
The dude in the elevator on our way down, for some reason, gave me bad vibes.
Why?
And I don't know, but I just got a weird vibe off of him, and I was like a little...
He was standing there.
I know, but I don't know, he gave me the creeps for some reason.
I don't know, you looked at me weird. You gave me like Morse code or something.
I don't know, he just creeped me out for some reason.
Everyone creeps me out.
But
you never get creeped out. You never get creeped out.
There was something about that guy that just made me nervous. I don't know. Because all of a sudden I was hyper aware that there's this big dude in the elevator with 2 small girls. Me and you.
Ew.
And I was like, oh God. Alright, so how did therapy go?
Okay. So she started like,
Really?
She was asking me what I think, or wait, she was asking me about my week and stuff, and I was telling her what was going on. Recently, I'm not going to go into detail, but recently there was a tragedy in town, and so I was telling her that how that was affecting me. It kind of caused some intrusive thoughts too, but doesn't everything cause intrusive thoughts for me? Yeah, I was talking about that, and we were talking about how, like...
Well, it wasn't just without going into detail, it wasn't just a tragedy in town. Savannah was sort of personally affected by it.
Yeah. So... Oh, okay, so we were talking about, like, passengers. We've had this conversation in another therapy video before. How, like, your anxiety and your OCD and stuff are, like, passengers on your bus, you know? And they try to take control of your bus, but you're the driver. And I was talking about how, like, I feel like I'm faking it sometimes. She's like, well, first of all, I don't think you're faking anything. Second of all, you're telling me that you've had a lot of physical symptoms, which, to me, I think something that might help is... If you're having a physical symptom, like for instance, if your stomach hurts, your heart is racing, you could be like, my anxiety, my OCD is making this happen. So like, it's not fake. You know what I mean? Like she was like, yeah, it's like your anxiety like went to the front of the bus and pressed a button saying, ooh, I'm gonna make her shaky now. Ooh, I'm gonna make her stomach hurt. Like, yeah. So we talk about that and what to do in situations like with mindfulness and stuff, because we have like our thinking triangle, you know. We talked about all that, and then I was talking about how I was stressed about the future and my adulthood because I feel like in parenting we're learning that high schoolers need to learn how to be functional adults on their own and independent, and I'm like, am I independent enough? And she's like, I think you're responsible and I think you're capable, and I think when you're telling yourself you're gonna end up not having the will to have a career and stuff and just being lazy, I don't think that's you talking, because you're telling me you want a career and like you're driven and stuff. So that's your anxiety talking. Yeah. Because you're telling me you want a career and you want to support yourself. So I don't know, and I was talking about it and stuff. She was like, I think what all you're saying is valid. I think relying on your parents isn't a bad thing. She was saying, because like, you know, she was like, you know, I'm an adult, but you know, I'll still call my dad and be like, hey, this light is on in my car, I don't know what it means, can you help me? Or like, she was like, I'm capable of cooking for myself. Do I? No, that's my husband's job because I don't like to cook. So he makes the food. Yeah. So he makes the food. And she was like, what's it like in your household? She was like, do your parents both cook? And like, are they able to? And I was like, well, they're both able to cook, but it's usually my dad who, like, my mom doesn't like to cook. And she was like, well, is your mom not a functioning adult because she doesn't cook? And I was like, no. And she was like, exactly. Okay, now paying the bills and like cleaning. She was like, okay, who does the cleaning in the house? I was like, my mom. She was like, okay, so is your dad capable of doing that? And I was like, yeah, if he had to. And she was like, okay, but because he doesn't, does that make him not an adult? And I was like, no. And she was like, okay, so you don't have to do everything and every little thing on your own to be a normal, like, functioning adult.
Those are good examples.
And yeah, because she was saying, like, everyone in their life has different roles, and it just depends on how you live. Like in our household, like, we have certain roles that you guys do. Yeah. You guys do different things for the family. And like me, like, you also have made clear, like, I'm a student right now and you want me to focus on being a student. And you know, and we were also talking about, she was like, it seems like you are responsible. And I was like, yeah, I do my own laundry, you know, I cook for myself. and for the family sometimes, because I actually like to cook. I don't understand it when people say they don't like to cook. It doesn't make sense to me, like, at all.
I hate it.
It really doesn't make sense at all, but
It doesn't
yeah.
make sense to me that the people who stand in the kitchen and enjoy it.
It's fun.
No.
But yeah, my therapist was like, yeah, I don't like cooking. And like, I mean, I'm fully capable of making myself a meal, but my husband makes all my food for me. That just doesn't make sense to me. Like, it's nice to be cooked for, but I would also like to cook. I just don't bake. Bro, I've been like having this weird stuff, like I can't feel my legs, and I can't eat very much, and my stomach always hurts, and I guess you're super shaky all the time. Like, I just am weird. That's like most of what we talked about. Is that it for right now?
Yeah, if that's all you guys talked about, and that's all you want to talk about to the vlog, then that's totally fine.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I guess that's going to be it for this portion of the vlog. We're just driving her to school right now, and I'll probably either come back when the kids are home from school, or if I have something cute to vlog with the kid. Why you gotta make that?
Okay.
You're so rude. Alright, we'll be back.
Bye. Myself, cross out what I've become, erase myself, forgiving what I've done, put to rest what you thought of me, while I clean this slate with the hands of uncertainty. So let mercy come and wash away what I've done.
I'm done!
Ready? It's my life. It's now or never. I ain't gonna live forever.
This is not how you cook, by sitting on the counter and...
That's how you cook. That's how it works in my kitchen. There's gonna be chairs on the counter in my restaurant.
Now we have your butt all over the counter.
Now my booty juices.
Ew!
Song request?
No.
You have to sing and dance while you cook. That's the...
You can't dance when you're sitting on the
Yeah,
counter.
I can. I can get it down.
Alright, sing Puddle of Mud.
Maybe I'm the one. Maybe I'm the one who is the schizophrenic psycho, yeah. Maybe I'm the one. Maybe I'm the one who is paranoid psycho, yeah. She laid down on the sidewalk, never very analytical. She is something simply beautiful.
Back in the days when we were young, when everything was like a loaded gun, ready to go off at any minute. And you know we're gonna win again. Yeah, you know we're gonna win again. Yeah, you know we're gonna win again. Maybe I'm the one. Maybe I'm the one who is the schizophrenic psycho, yeah.
Hot Shell Ray.
Tonight, there's a party on the rooftop, top of the world. They're British now. Dancing on the edge of the Hollywood sun. I don't know if I'll make it, but watch how good I'll fake it. It's alright. Tonight.
Blink 182. All the small things.
That's what I was thinking. All the small things. True care.
Truth brings.
Always, I'm like mixing up the verses. Always, I know you'll be at my show, watching, waiting, commiserating.
Say it ain't so, I will not go. Turn the lights off, carry me home. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Guys, Savannah's not happy. Are you crying over this?
No.
So, are you crying? She's crying
The
over
Rock's
it.
gonna be on Fortnite.
He already is.
She's crying over a TV show. They just had the finale. I don't know if it's a mid-season finale or what, but of 911. And, yeah, something happened that she's really pissed and upset about.
I thought the big news was gonna be that Buck and Eddie are together.
They're not gay.
They are. It's so obvious. They're just in the closet.
They're not.
They are.
Instead, Eddie's leaving. He's probably not going to be on
Christopher
this
ruined everything.
You loved Christopher.
I do love Christopher, but he took Eddie away from Buck. He's still gonna be on the show.
He's either leaving the
coming back.
show or they'll find a way to talk him out of leaving.
Or he's gonna be on the show, just not be a firefighter.
I mean,
Why do you have a bruise?
I don't know. Ow, that hurts. God,
You never press your own bruises?
No.
You don't?
Let me push on your bruise.
Yeah,
that hurts
do it.
really
Every
bad.
time I have a bruise, I press on it to see if it hurts.
It does hurt.
I
so
go,
don't do it.
I would be fine with that because I do it to myself all the time.
Well, I don't, weirdo.
It's not funny. It's not fair.
Poor Savannah.
It's not fair. And then, guess what else I had to see on top of that? I had to see Buck kissing that stupid girl Taylor. Get off my man. Better yet, get off Eddie's man. I don't like her. She didn't even know what to get him, so she got him a sweater. You know what I would have got him? A leather jacket.
Get him something that you like.
Yeah, because it's... I'm his girlfriend, so it's for me.
Alright, anyway.
You know what I'll get him for Christmas? Eddie in his underwear. Ready to strip.
Oh God.
Eddie wearing nothing but a bow.
Okay, anyway, that is going to be the end of this vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you tomorrow.
It's not fair. Guys, isn't this upsetting? Everyone thought that it was going to be this beginning of Buddy. Everyone, it wasn't just me. So everyone is going to go on his Instagram post now, Ryan Guzman's Instagram, and they're going to yell at him. And they're also going to yell at Ryan Murphy for writing this. It's not fair.
I'm literally trying to end this.
No, I'm trying to cry. I need to go to therapy. Again, for this. This causes me therapy. This makes me need therapy.
Okay, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Wait, you gotta tell them.
Oh my God.
You gotta tell them the girl that wouldn't talk to her crush, and it was so annoying.
That's you.
It's literally not, though.
It's literally you.
She was so annoying because, like, she was texting her friend, like, I'm gonna ask him out. And then she went up to him, and she was like, hey, I was just gonna go to my desk. Like, she made it so awkward.
You.
Like, she made it worse than it would have been. What, is that what I do? Make it worse than it would have been?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not there. Okay. I'm ending this now. We'll see you tomorrow. I literally can't with you.
Bye, poopies.